Good morning. Let me take you over here and I'll show you something. We're going on onto Tim's deck here, and this is his worm colony. You've seen that probably in the other seasonal episodes. And there's some of the worms right down there. Let me get that to zoom. See, these are the worms that we feed to the chickens, some we feed to the fish, things like that. And he just grows this colony. And what I just did, this is some frass here. We went through the frass. That's worm poop, for those of you who don't know. And we gathered the frass. He gathers the frass every time he changes out these drawers. Some of these drawers, I don't know if this drawer set has it or not. No, one of his other sets basically has a screen in the bottom, and the insect frass, as it gathers, falls through and into the drawer below, and then you just empty the drawer every so often and you collect the frass. Well, we had a whole bucket of frass, and I'll show you that in a second. And basically we're going to take that and put that on the garden. It's great for garden. You've heard of worm castings. Worm castings are excellent for gardens. Well, so is insect frass. Here's one of the beetles right there. This is what the worms turn into. And so this is one of his colonies, and they're great food for chickens, but they're also great for collecting frass that you can use on your garden. So the chickens really like those worms that we grow. They're called mealworms, and we really like the frass. So what we do is we put it on the garden along with a bunch of other things. And as you can see here, we got a bunch of cardboard. We're putting that on top of the garden. We're rearranging some things in the garden this year. And so as I'm layering things down and putting the cardboard down first, along with some other layers of different things we're going to rearrange some things here. And then right here you see, this is the top layer. This is hickory chips from a local handle mill that makes axe handles and shovel handles and things out of hickory. And so this is our top layer. So basically out there you've got all kinds of manures, compost, coffee grounds, insect frass, worm castings, all the clippings from the sorghum juicer that we put out there, and then, you know, cardboard on top, and then you have the top layer of the hickory wood chips. You know, that all breaks down and makes some amazing soil. Also, we have mycelium out there for wine cap mushrooms. We'll talk about that in another video. But if you come over here, you'll see this is the bucket of insect frass, and this stuff is basically just worm poop. That's all it is. Really simple. We collect it from the worm colony that Tim has, and you know, it's just another layer of something you can put down in your garden to help encourage growth and healthy soil. The nutrients it provides will feed the microbial activity and microbial life inside your garden soil, and make amazing things happen. So things like this we just save and reuse. And I mean, it's you can buy this stuff. I mean, at organic garden stores, they sell this, but if you can make it on your own, I have a whole 5-gallon bucket here. I mean, this will more than cover, you know, a little bit of our garden and add just nutrients to our garden. Because here's the deal, when it comes down to it, every year you're pulling stuff out of your garden. All that produce takes nutrients out of your soil. You need to have a way to put that nutrients back somehow, so that you can continue to have a good year after year. So that's how we do it. This is our insect frass, and we just put it on the garden. I just spread it around with this little cup, and it's just another layer of the many layers that we add on our garden every winter. It's because it's mid-November. It's still pretty warm out. I'm like wearing a t-shirt and pants, and but the winter is the best time to be doing this on your garden, so that when spring comes, a lot of this is broken down. The microbial activity is awakening. The mycelium is starting to pop with the humidity that's coming out and the cooler temperatures and warming temperatures, and the garden is becoming alive. And I mean, but it all pays off when you start doing this before winter, so it can break down and begin to, you know, the soil can begin to work with all those nutrients, so that when spring comes, life comes with it. So, you know, insect frass. It's one of those benefits of having that worm farm. I think it's one of our, I forgot what episode it was that we talked about it, but I'll link it above and you can go check it out. All right, guys, we'll see you next time on American Homestead.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up button below the video. It really means a lot to us. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now you can support An American Homestead by becoming a patron. Visit patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to see all the benefits of becoming a patron of our channel. You'll get access to private videos, pictures, and even live question and answer sessions that you can participate in. Some patrons will even receive free gifts throughout the year from the homestead. Visit patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to check it out and see the rewards of supporting our channel.